Paige, a couple of months ago, you talked about not being a celebrity, being a hooper, right? But in the last week alone, we've seen you get your own Gatorade flavor. You did this iconic Nike ad for the most iconic shoe of the 90s. And last night, you were the biggest star at an NBA draft party. How do you kind of manage that spotlight? And what does it mean to you to be the type of athlete that has transcended their sport?
I just look at it as a regular day for me. I don't know, I feel like I'm in the entertainment business, so it makes it that I'm in the public more, in the public eye, dealing with the media, on TV a little bit more, but it's the same as everybody else in whatever profession they're doing. I'm just in the entertainment business, so I guess I'm in the limelight a little bit more, but like as a pilot, they don't, like their job is extremely important. They save a whole bunch of lives every time they land and fly a plane. Like their job is just not in the entertainment business, so they don't get like the fame and all that stuff, but their jobs are very important, as is a chef, like the media, everybody's job is important. And so I guess I just have a perspective of that just because I'm in the entertainment business. But was there a second part to your question?
Yeah, to be the type of athlete that has transcended their sport, what does that mean to you?
I don't think I've transcended anything. I think I've just lived and been myself, and whatever comes with that, and I've just tried to do it with like a humble and grateful and rounded attitude, and just be thankful because there's so many people that have paved the way for me, and so many people that are yet to come in the future that we're still trying to build for. So to be able to be present and enjoy everything that comes my way is really just what I've tried to focus on.
Paige, talk about the importance of tomorrow night's game for the growth of the WNBA and what it means here in Dallas.
Yeah, we were talking about it before media after practice, so just like to see how far they've come, and how a couple years ago, College Park Center, like they had the shades up, so there wasn't even full capacity at the College Park Center. So to be able to play in this arena, in the NBA arena, sold out, I'm not even sure the capacity or the limit, but I think it's around like 20,000. So to play in an arena like this, to fill it out, to have it full capacity, to play on national television, it's just to see how far the growth has come. You just take a second to just soak it in and really enjoy it, and just like I said before, just wanting to keep continuing in the future so we can play in arenas like this every single game.
Paige, this game has been obviously circled since you signed. How do you approach this game and try to keep it from being a one-on? Obviously, it's a team sport. It'll take a team effort, bench and everybody. How are you approaching this game from all the hype?
Yeah, I think every game, personally and honestly, is circled for me because every single time I get to go out there and play the game of basketball, I love. It's a blessing, and you never take it for granted. I know Caitlin's been dealing with this ever since probably high school, where every single game is going to be sold out. Everybody is coming to watch Caitlin, and I think it's just brought so many more eyes to the game. And like I've said before, people coming and tuning for Caitlin and end up fans of so many other athletes. So to be able to play on this platform, to get more eyes on the game, to get more respect for the game, because I think when you watch, we perform, and the return on investment is great. So it's just a great opportunity for all of us.
Can you just talk about, I know I asked you when the Mavs got the first pick, and then you knew that it would probably be Cooper coming here to town, and you know Cooper, and have you reached out to him since he's got actually drafted? And what might be some of the challenges he might face that you face your first year?
Yeah, I haven't reached out to him yet. I know he's coming into town soon, but I know his phone is blowing up, and he's probably just enjoying the moment right now. But I think just not paying attention to the outside noise or the expectations that other people try to set for you. Just come in every day, work your butt off. As a rookie, you try to gain everybody's respect. You try to be a sponge, learn, but also use your knowledge and your wisdom within the game to contribute to winning and lead from where you are. So he just wants to win. You can tell that by the way that he plays, by the way he carries himself. So continue to do what got him here and never get complacent with that.
We've seen you really develop your voice as a leader, even as a rookie. You just kind of talked about that, earning the respect. Do you feel like you're comfortable taking more of that leadership role, especially from the point guard position now?
Yeah, I think it's what the team needs, and the coaches have empowered us to lead from where we are, regardless of experience, veteran, rookie, we all have knowledge, and especially coming from UConn, it was ran like a professional system, so I think I have knowledge in that. And then just being the coach on the floor, everybody looks to me and what we're running, setting the pace, setting the tempo, calling huddles, being the voice in the huddles. But it's not just one person, it's everybody leading, because we're all growing and learning together.
What do you think of the scheduling this season? I know that y'all have a game Friday and then you have another game on Saturday. So what do you think about just how everything's lining up?
Well, first I want to say it's a blessing to play in this league, and we don't take it for granted being able to suit up and play games. Whether it's a back-to-back, whether it's 3 and 5, or whether it's 2 in 1 week, it's an honor to play in this league. And then at the same time, you want there to be the best performance, and you want there to be the best to show for what all the talent and skill that we have in this league. So I think player safety and player health is the main concern, and making sure that that's in the forefront and most important. So it's tough trying to fit 44 games into a compact schedule. So but everybody's dealing with it, so you can't use it as an excuse. You just got to weather the storm and play the hand you were dealt.
When you look at Caitlin, the way she's had to deal with media, you kind of dealt with it this year. Have you learned anything from the way she's dealt with it maybe last year?
I would just say she handles it with grace, and the pressure that she's put on every single night to perform at the level that she does, it's inhumane really, to expect people to be perfect and to not have off games or off nights. And if she doesn't go 8 for 10 from 3, people are questioning things. It's unfair to have to deal with that, but I'm sure she has a great team around her and great people to help her. And I know she's a great person at dealing with it, and just tuning out the noise and just continue to be there for herself and for her team. But the expectations, and it's tough when you listen to it. So I'm sure she has a great way of tuning it out.
Do you feel that pressure as well? The 8 for 10 type of expectations?
More, it's for me, it's the pressure I put on myself. I'm a perfectionist. I think every shot I shoot should go in, so when it doesn't. But then also, like she talked about, just being able to give yourself grace and know that you are not perfect, and there's going to be ups and downs, there's going to be good games, there's going to be bad games, but as long as you keep it forward, keep pushing, and keep learning and keep growing from game to game, that's all you can ask for.
How do you balance that? You mentioned being in the entertainment industry, but it's almost unfair, a lot of the criticism that you guys receive online, wanting the league to grow, but also feeling like people now have an option or an avenue to be aggressive and unfair and inhumane, as you put it.
Yeah. It's just what comes with it. Every single player has to deal with it in some form or shape or form. It's in the NBA, it's way worse, but you just deal with it with great. It's just a great responsibility to have to be able to wear that, and just for me, I try to stay off of social media as much as possible, just to not let that stuff in my psyche and in my brain, and just stay level-headed and stay present, because truly none of those opinions matter, and they don't. They only affect them if you let them affect you. So just to protect my peace, protect my joy, and let nobody or no opinions or no narrative steal from me.
Thank you.
Thank you.